So welcome again for our PowerPoint lesson, PowerPoint Day 2. Now we are going to open our PowerPoint program that we had created. I hope by now you have already created your proverbs, your English proverbs uh, presentation. Remember how to add new slides. Remember in the first slide you must have had your topic, and in the last slide I wanted you to add another slide that will show the end of the show. Now that I have these slides here, today I want us to be able to formatting text in these slides. So what you'll do, you'll just select the text as we selected in Word. This time we go to format on the menu, click on format tab on the menu. I want you to be able to use a different color. If it is text fill, you can fill the text with a color. I want you to be able to apply text effects including transform. You can transform your text so that it is visible, it is seen clearly by every person. You can make your text look interesting. Go to format on the menu, click on text effects, add transform. So you'll find that that's how the first slide will be. Okay? Your slides are more clear and more visible. So to format text, I've said just click on format. Text fill is text applies to the text. We have text outline, it applies to the text borders. As you can see, when I apply red, my border, the borders around the text appear red. You can change this text outline, the size. You can at least increase the size so that you see the outline. I'll have my text appear like that. So that's how my first slide will look like. So you can still change your subtitle. You can still change it to a different text with text outline. Text effects, remember to apply transform so that you have a nice preview there. So this is how you can format your slides in PowerPoint. We also have shape fill on format still. It formats the text placeholder. You can see that text that has that shape that has text. You can fill it with color. As you can see, I'm hovering my mouse around different colors. You can have your so I want to fill this with a color. You just use shape fill. You can fill it with your own desired color. So that's how you can format your slides in PowerPoint using different designs. You can go to the next slide. I want you also to I expect you to be able to format all the slides like that. Apply a transformation effect to change the text color to your own. So you can click on the text, then you change it to a different color. You can add a clip art. You can search for clip art that will show Harihari. So you can use clip arts to illustrate. So insert on the menu, pictures, on images, click on pictures. So from this device, if your computer is connected to the internet, you can click on online pictures. So you just search on these pictures. So it's Hari. I've just used the keyword Hari. Then I just click on insert. So this clipboard will be added into that. So you can use this slide and display. So click on the next slide. I want you to format your text. Continue formatting for all the slides. Format your text to have a beautiful effect. Apart from just transform effect, we also have glowing in color. The text will glow around with the color. If you want to apply it to the whole text, just drag again, text effects, glow. The text will have a glowing color like that. So we have text fill, text outline. Make sure you understand that. Look at text effects. You can apply a shadow effect. The text will appear like it has a shadow effect on it. So an day. So you can still go to insert pictures, just as we said. Click on online pictures. Then I just search here search. So the keyword is a doctor. So I've just used two words, doctor and apple, so that it will show me this clip at a so like that. So I have my slides word presented like that. So I want you to format the rest of the text like that. Formatting is not that hard. Now I want you to again go back to format the background of the slides. So in our slides, I want them to appear presentable. You just go to right click on the blank space of the slide, right click like that, then you click on format background. So it will display a format background window here. Then you can decide that you want to format with a solid color. Solid means one color, so you can select the color that you want to fill with on the background. Just select one color. This is how the background of that slide, it only affects the selected slide. If you want it to apply, you can also, you just click on apply. You will see that it has applied to the rest of the slides. So if you want, you can change the so this is solid color, you can change the color to a different color. That's how my background will be. Now if I want to go to the next slide, just click on the next slide. I want to format this. You can use gradient. Gradient, remember we said it's a combination of colors. So when you select gradient, you just click on the gradient stops. This gradient, you want to different this color. You'll see it has changed. Now you can select on this, click on the second tab stop. You can reduce a little bit. Just select a different color. So you're combining several colors. So just like that, and the last color on the slide here. So you just click and select the color. This is how my slide will look like. So you can just apply it all, it will go to another slide. I want you to be able to format your slides. Apart from gradient, I want you to be able to format your slides with a picture or texture. So for texture, you will just select a texture. This is texture. Select the textures that are available. Just click on one. That's how the background will be. Go to the next slide. This time I want to format with a picture. Just go to now. This time click on insert picture. You can use online pictures still. You can use from your computer. So I'll just look for a picture online. Just pick on one. I'll select that picture. Just click on a picture here that I want to use. So this is how my background will be for the slide. So I want you to be able to use backgrounds as pictures, to set backgrounds as color, to set as gradient, combination of colors, to set as pattern. We are going to do that. So format this text. I want you to be able to format. Don't forget to format your text. All that glitters is gold, not gold. Fill with color. So you can use a background, a color that is good. Remember to insert clippers for every proverb that you've used on your slide. So go to the next slide. I want to format the background for this slide. I'll use this time. I want to use pattern. So pattern, just click on the pattern that you want to use. So if that is the pattern, you just click on it. You can still scroll down. You can change the colors for the patterns. So you want the foreground here to be yellow. You'll find that is the foreground. You want the foreground to be bluish, and you want the background to be a different color. You can still be able to do that. So I will just change the pattern to a different one. This is the pattern. So you can just work with these colors. Just pick on the color that I find interesting. This is how the pattern will be. So you can use your own favorite color to create a pattern. So just select the text. Remember how you format this text. Go to format, text effects, transform that text into a nice text that will be clearly seen by your audience. So text fill, you just fill with their color, so like that. You can still increase size, just as we said. You can increase size, you can drag this text box to make it bigger. You can centerline the text so that you have your slide like that. Don't forget to insert clip arts on every slide. So that's how you format the document background. Remember to insert clip arts during the show. So hope you understood that lesson. Make sure you understand. Now another way you can format the background is apart from right clicking is, remember, you can right click, format background. Another way, you can use designs. So click on the design tab on the menu. Click on the design tab on the menu. Just pick on a suitable design. When you click on a design, you click on such a design. If notice that it is affecting the other slides. So for you to avoid that, let's undo. For you to avoid a design affecting the entire slide, you just select the slide, go to the design that you want for that slide, right click on it, then from the option box just click apply to selected slides. So you'll find that that design that you've selected affects only the selected slide. So I want you to be able to format your slides using all these methods. So on design tab, just pick on the design that you want. We have several designs. So click on this one, for example. You right click on it, apply to selected, so that it affects only the selected slide. You can format the text. Just remember how to format text. Transform. You can transform the text in the way you want. You can use a nice clip art there. So design, I've said you can use these designs that are here. There are many of them. Just click here to view more. Click on this to view more designs. And when you select a design, like that, you right click first, so that you can even change the colors variants. You can change. So on this side you have the theme. After selecting the theme, you can change the colors of these themes. So you just click here. So for example, here I've selected this design for this slide. This is the theme. I want it to have different variations, so I'll come to the variants group, then I'll just select a different variation color. So depending on the color that, so click here and view more colors. So you can click on the color variation that you want. So one can come up with a very interesting background like that. So make sure you can format your backgrounds using design. You can format your background using colors, clip arts, pictures, and you can still format using format. So on design tab, you can format the background still. So you can still format solid color and like that. So those are the different methods you can use while formatting your background. So make sure you do it practically so that you understand. So save your work. This time, remember, these are documents that you had already saved before. So this time I'm just going to save changes and I can close. So hope you enjoyed the lesson. Thank you for listening.